Hello everyone and welcome back once again to HOI3 IV with the Black Ice mod installed, where I'm playing as Italy and doing a bit of a role play here. Like I said before, I'm pretty much just waiting until quite a large number of these events have been happening. I'm using the National Focus Tree almost exclusively to go and deal with annexing foreign countries. So we're doing not super great as you probably could have done. I do think... What's your problem? Advanced aircraft engine needs to be researched. Sure, let's start working on that. You know, I probably could have taken Tunis before, and I probably could have declared on Yugoslavia, Greece, Bulgaria much earlier in the war. Already rather near 1936, it seems like. But I didn't do that because, well, that would make the game too easy, I think. And I don't really like that. So, yeah. That's definitely not something that I'm doing. Because I like to keep things interesting. You know, yeah, you can, whatever, conquer the world if you start from 1936. Big deal. That's not what I'm after. Yeah, civilian works 3 to get the stability going up and not down. Very important, because once we start going to war, this is gonna drop down significantly, I think. So, yeah, we'll have to switch that up. So, once we go to war... Actually, there's one tiny thing. Yeah, I'm now able to unlock motivational speeches. Right. I was ready to think about that. And what that does is I can do either of these... And basically they will make me... It will improve a certain sector. For example, I can grant myself research speeds plus 1%. Or I can add 2 off-map civilian factories. Or military factories. And other things like that. Now, I could, for example, do something like this to... get more stability, get more war support, get more people, you know, things like that. So that's generally quite nice if we have to add a political power for that. Obviously, I don't have that right now. I'm going to take all of them off because I want to do that in my own time whenever I have the chance to. Let me guess, there's no unit in Rome? And why that wouldn't be is because I probably don't have this selected. Yep. So there's surely now going to be a unit that is moving into Rome. Yep, there is. Okay. So with that, I can actually do the military parade. Doesn't give me a lot, but it gives me something. So... let's see here, because now that we've done exploiting the new empire, I still want to go for this join the Axis, but it will take at least a month before it's June 1940. Now, yeah, it's great for the Germans that they're now going up here, but they haven't actually gotten into France yet, so I don't see this happening super quickly. Although I don't want to wait too long. So 35 days means that the time will have already expired. So ideally I'm looking for something that's 28 days. But that does not seem to be possible with anything that I have selected here. 63, 35, 49... so yeah. I guess I have no other choice than but to just go for Dux Mea Lux. After the triumph in Africa, Mussolini is untouchable. No one in the Italian political scene can oppose him. This is not super great because we're not only are we already at 97% fascism support, it's just not really what I need. And okay, we definitely have way too much rubber now. Let's first of all just quit going for that factory. So we have only 16 at the moment working. Oh no, we do have free civilian factories, right? So I don't have to build on infrastructure, but I think I can work on another fuel silo for now as well. That'll be fine. Let's stop trading for that oil for a bit here, and let's just see what happens. Like I said, I think we're quite close to war, and it's just a matter of months, so it's not such a big deal. We're close to filling the coffers as well, and I think that this shouldn't actually be super difficult for the Germans. The Norwegians can be too powerful. Right, so we do get signal companies. I want to have this all at level 2. Right, so these are also quite good. Let's take a bit of a look though. I do want to improve these as well. So let's start with the light artillery, because we're almost exclusively, well, I think even exclusively we are using light artillery. So getting that to be a bit more powerful is probably the most important. And let's work on that trading again, because this needs to... Okay, Norway's capitulated. Although I didn't even think that they took Oslo. So I'm a bit surprised about that. Anyway, we're not getting as much fuel anymore as we might have hoped. How are we on air forces? Getting an extra 100 is nice, but I don't want to work with stacks of 100. Although... that's fine though. Right, so because I can just wait for one day, I can now do join the Axis. That doesn't mean that I need to join the Axis. There's just an event. And even if I do, I don't believe I'll have to join immediately, although I do want to do that. We get to develop the Benghazi oil fields though, so we'll get more oil. How quickly does this suddenly go up? Yeah, quite a bit quicker. So that's nice. This is research. That's all looking well and fine. Let's go for catalytic cracking. Catalytic, yeah. Again, once the war starts, I want to get as much oil as possible. You know, even with these things, it's still going to take some time. During the Axis, what is the other event that's now open to me? Well, I don't want them to defend my borders. That's not necessary. Okay. Of course, the next focus is going to be claims on Yugoslavia, and then reassert the claims. Okay, so we automatically join them. That's fine. But I'm not going to join their fights. So they want me to join their fight, but I'm going to decline that. Because I don't want to be in their wars, actually. Just like I don't want the Axis to actually help me out, and I want to have full control over the war on Yugoslavia. Potentially, I could even... I don't think I can declare on Bulgaria because we're in the same faction. So, let's see though. No, there's no ability to. Oh well. Okay, so I can't attack Bulgaria. We'll have to deal with it. And that's a shame, but oh well. So what I'll do here, I'll convert a civilian to military. Let's actually switch up one of these. Let's see there. How long that will take. That's probably a good idea because we'll need civilian factories, just a little bit less there. They'll be put to good use. So re-establishing the claims will take a lot longer, but I think we'll make that in this episode. Yeah, it's all great for the Germans. I mean, we're not going to be able to take much of France anyway, even if we do help in the attacks. And the problem is that, you know, we would have all this trouble in all these other territories as well. Is Romania in the Axis? Because any of these other countries that isn't in the Axis, at least I can take. They have a non-aggression pact, but not with me. And Hungary has a lend-lease policy, but they are actually guaranteed. So technically, or are they already in the Axis? Oh, they have a non-aggression pact with their faction leader. Oh well. Could I leave the Axis? I could. But I don't need to do that now necessarily. If I do, like, it doesn't really gain me a whole lot to leave right now. Yeah, they keep asking me, but apparently even if I don't trade for more oil, even when I'm not at war, it's actually going down. That's quite serious. I'm gonna convert another one. So how long does that take? Not super long. It will be important to take a look at this too. So let's remove these for a little bit, change this up, get some of the better guns, and I do need to take a look. I have enough flamethrowers for now. That's nice, and I also have enough anti-tank rifles in mind. So let's take 3 of those, and this has gone up for a nice production, but it still takes 200 days with the current scheme. This will make it 100. Let's put this to 3 for now, and I can always take off one of those factories later. Field uniforms are actually doing quite well right now. Let's keep that at 1, and I actually want to start investing more into my Air Force right now. So definitely going for more fighters first and foremost. I think that's very important. I'd start working on the interceptors here. 2 per week is quite a lot better than before, although it's still not super exciting. It is 1940, so let's go for improved infantry weapons level 2. Insufficient tungsten. I need more army experience. What can I modify then? My naval academy. Sure, that's actually fine. Integrated forces gives me air superiority and escort efficiency. There we go. That's fine. I'll get this back up there. Okay, sure. Does that mean that I can now create the German planes? No. No, it does not. Alright, claims on Yugoslavia are done. Let's re-establish those claims. 87 days. And then once those 87 days are done, we can finally go to war. Because I've been waiting for that. Now, as far as I understand it, I can actually declare war in Yugoslavia just for those areas, but then take Yugoslavia anyway. But that wouldn't be, you know, according to the rules that I set out for myself. Since I have the national focus to conquer them, I can't actually do that. That would be cheating, I think. What if I justify a war goal on Tunisia and Gabes? Nah, I think, again, also, if they make Vichy France, I'll lose that again anyway, so that'll be wasted. Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to do. I want to make it into military factories. Exactly. Okay, so this is technically going up. Hungary joins the Axis. Sure. It's unsurprising. Quite a lot of days left. Maybe I shouldn't have been so hesitant to say that we'll go to war with Yugoslavia in this episode. Sure. That's probably a big load indeed. Oh, Syria, Lebanon, etc., etc. Fall of Paris. Yep. Second armistice. All beautiful. Death of Hess. It's surprising that he died. Usually, I think he crashes. Let's take a look at these, though, because I think we're... Yeah, we can deploy all that desert infantry. Let's do that right now. And let's actually take a look, because... Yeah, I'm gonna... put them under that army. Won't be at war with Vichy France, so I can just set them to the border. And I actually... Am I already making 5 new ones? No, I'm not. So I actually want to get 5 more desert infantry. And I also have them be placed at Sicily. It's looking actually quite well. I already have plenty of this. Just missing some equipment, but not overly much. Missing a lot of radio equipment though. I should be having the new motorized divisions. Yes, I do. This is covered with 24, so that's looking actually pretty good. If I add to this a motorized anti-tank, if I have those already, yeah, I do. That still says towed anti-tank, because I think I don't have motorized anti-tank. That's the funny part. But it adds combat with none. Yeah, it should indeed go for a half. This is just a regular anti-tank battalion. Like, how is this useful? Because now the speed is very low. So first of all, I want to also add a signal battalion, signal detachment to this. And that's the first thing. Secondly, I want not just a regular engineer company, but I want a combat engineer company as well. Right, let's just keep it at that for now. And I want to have 3 of... Oh. Let's get them in Florence. 3 of those should be pretty good. They're probably... Okay, I'll see what I'll be missing then. Liberia. Okay. So, what did they say that they needed? I think we might actually be missing something, but I'm not sure what that could be. I need to go to recruitment here. So, they're missing support equipment. Sure, they'll get it. Radio equipment as well. Handheld anti-tank. Infantry equipment. Transport vehicle platoon. I have no clue what that is. Transport vehicle platoon. I'll have to take a look. Because it doesn't look like it's somewhere for there, but it should be. So what am I currently missing? It's probably improved infantry trucks, which will take almost 2,000 days, so that's not good. There we go, that should improve it a little bit, probably getting up to at least 3. No. Still not gonna join that attack. That would be quite silly. I'm at least building a few more units though, so that's nice. Strange thing is that the game doesn't claim I need new units there. Let's go for the mid-war light vehicles as well. It's probably because I still removed that thing with the CAS. Why am I not producing any recon units? Do I not need those? I do, but game just didn't care. It does claim that this is obsolete now, so if I'm not building it, they don't really care about it for some reason. Anyway, I might start introducing some medium artillery soon too, because I currently only have this one, but I'd like to have some divisions with medium artillery too, eventually, just not now necessarily. This is going slow. Can you imagine, man, I'll be having to fight in midwinter as well. But till start 41, and then I also need to go through Turkey. Sure. Why would they declare war on Liberia? It's like, what? You're gonna try and take it over or something? Makes no sense. The one thing that I am actually also interested in... Well, let's start with wood-fired engines as well, but the... actually, the thing I'm interested in is Vichy France, because they are not in the Axis, if I'm not mistaken. They are not. So, yeah, they have that as subject states, but non-aggression pact with Germany until what time? Like, why can't I see when these are ended? Because non-aggression pacts usually end after some time, but I don't know why I can't even see when my own non-aggression pact ends. So that is weird, I think. I can do that a bit more. Let's do that for those guys as well. That's set. Air superiority is the most important of these, so mostly as well because I don't even have that many bombers. Since I'm behind on production, trying to get more units is just trivial, I think. Because I can't really do anything with that manpower anyway, because I don't have the equipment to deal with that. Let's stop making flamethrowers for now. That will give me another factory. Still gonna put that in improved infantry trucks because I have way too little of those. That's really bad, actually. If your units don't have trucks, that's a serious problem. Okay, this is going up. That's nice. How are we? 58. Let's go for infantry anti-tank. Will give me more. Okay, no. Let's go for this now. Because compared to the M36, I'm getting more reliability, much better recovery rate. Let's put this to 4.2 because it still takes 500 days in order to fix that. Way too long. Alright, 20 more days. Ah, good. This is done. Let's take a look. I can't go for level 4. That doesn't do anything. But I will go for military production once more. That again gives me lower stability, but we'll work on that. Giovanni Maganel. Who is that? This guy. And no non-core manpower. Yeah, this is just too good. Going for fleeting being doctrine is probably a pretty decent research here. Now you think about it, we're actually quite self-sufficient, except for that 2 tungsten that I still need. But I can actually trade for that. With Greece. Sure. Why not? Yeah, they all want me to join. That's all well and fine, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm more of a liability for them even now. Even if we just take a look here, the British already did 18 divisions on the border here, and we have 6. Yeah. So I definitely don't want that, and these guys are quite slow on the training. I could put more units there, but why would I? Like I said, I don't have the production to do that. I will do it eventually, of course. Alright, here we go. Let's start slowing this down to 2 for now. And then we'll execute those orders. Game? Game? Alright, let's just deal with this. Okay. It's done. Great. Okay. I will do war with Greece first. What kind of Roman Empire are we restoring if we do not include Greece? It should be an easy target. Yeah, it should be. Anyway, let's declare war on Yugoslavia. And I'm not going to call in my allies, of course. And I'm severely hoping that they won't join out of their own volition, because I don't want that. Right. Let's set these guys to air superiority. Close air support, you as well. And for you, then we have 200 fighters out here that are gonna do air superiority. Right, I want you to execute that, you to execute it, you and you. And let's see how they're doing. So besides that, what I want to do is... Now on these guys, actually all of them, I'll put them under a... guys... Yeah, I want these to be put under a commander. Let's see. Yeah, I need a sea wolf guy. That's basically the only one that's important here. What I want to do is I want to distribute these into balanced task forces. And then all of these guys will go and do submarine hunting, or convoy raiding in the Adriatic and the Ionian. And that's, yeah, let's do it here too. And that's pretty much it. Then I will have these two that I also want to join together for now. And what I'll do is I'll put that one into a strike force in here and here and here for now. There we go. If we go back to the air forces, I do want these to... No, they don't really need to do a whole lot. I think we're fine. We do have air superiority here. These guys can just wait it out. Okay, so you obviously need to stop combat and then go in here. Yeah. Sure, if they want to give it to me, that's well and fine. I do, however, need to go for decryption and encryption as well, because that's actually a combat bonus and or penalty. Now, down here... I don't want all of them to go up and ahead. I mean, it's nice that they can move through there, but... And then here they're actually staying in the same position. That's super silly of them. Right. Sure. If I can just grab territory without any issues, then I'll be happy. Yep, you're just gonna move. Why not? Free military factories. Well... One per day keeps the doctor away. Maybe. Let's see though. They're still working on another carrier. And they're working on that submarine, the last one. What I'll do, I do want the advanced submarine hull. Let's create a variant here, and let's go for 2 and 4. And there we go. I can't save it. Right. Okay. Destroyer time. Alright. Now suddenly I need steel, huh? Hello, Germany. So I do think this war should be easy enough. Especially if things are going like this. I could probably cut off these guys relatively easily, and then they'll be out of action. Well, over here it's also gonna be interesting to see how these guys are gonna develop. So what do we have in the Adriatic? Well, these guys should go out now, I think. And that's gonna be my guess. What I do find a bit surprising is indeed that they don't put up such a big amount of resistance even now. So for you guys to move into Zagreb, I can already move here and cut off these forces. Okay. Not only do I need... Oh, I don't need pre-war tankettes. Okay. Let's take a look. Let's put another one into this for now. And this just really sucks. Because even with 3 per day at 600 days, 2 years to get enough trucks. Right, let's put a second one into regular fighters too. No, I actually kind of want you to just move into these two. This is already looking fine. If I cut them off, there's just nothing for them. And it's 1940, so let's work on this one. Sure, if they just want to give it to me, that's super nice. Especially from the Spanish, because, well, they're not in the Axis, so let's go for the +10 stability, because this ain't looking too nice, and especially this is a bit of a problem. Like, I'm doing fine because... Really? Defeat? That's probably the submarine battles. Ah, okay, well, I want you to attack there too. I'm not very likely to cut any of these guys off, but if these guys are cut off right now, I would be quite pleased if you would just move ahead. And this is just not useful, you know. So attacking there is pretty decent. These guys are just now trying to clear that out. They'll go fast enough because they're trapped. Yeah, you're currently under attack. I would actually prefer it if the cavalry would cut off this infantry. This is going fast enough though, it's actually going surprisingly well. Why these guys are moving into this area is beyond me. As I said, I really don't want the enemy or the AI to go and join me in this war. Out of supply, minus 10. No. Strategic planning. What actually, this is actually what I want. Plus 10 attack. It's just really good. Click that to read the report. Transport ship sunk, yeah. But it's still looking good. They're gonna cut me off most likely like that. But I can cut off this unit. Things take very long because I constantly have to work on other things. But it wouldn't do to neglect that. Okay, I'll start working on more medium bombers. And I'll start leaving the light bombers alone for now. So, or the light fighters. They're a bit out of grace. And I'm actually pretty happy with that. Already having 39. So let's get these and okay, I don't need that. Didn't even see that I had these guys as well. Let's go for close air support. That will help. Definitely. Yeah, you could just keep going, you know. It's no reason to get behind, just like there is no reason to not attack here. Those guys have nothing going on right now. Let's actually see. I'm going to put a maximum of 10 on those trucks for the moment. My units are still a bit troubled by that patch up there, but that will soon be gone. Let's work on the better heavy machine guns. Because we can. Can still advance through here towards Belgrade. Okay, they did cut me off. Although I do have a port here. Okay. Well, I might be able to break through there too. I don't think this is gonna be a big issue. Because what I'll do as well... Oh, what? Really? I'm not going through there right now? Alright, let's have two guys attack there too. So it seems like these guys, they're gonna probably be sorry that they're in there now. How can I possibly save them? Okay. No. Okay. Oh well. You shouldn't do that. But if I can break through here and then move in there, that should also probably work. Yeah, let's have you join in there too. And these guys are nearly beaten, so I can actually send these guys down to attack there. There we go. That should also help. Well, actually, you guys can move and outflank. I would almost say they can just march on Belgrade, but that might be just a bit too much. Okay, you guys please join in this attack. I'm very afraid of them. These guys aren't attacking, so at least that helps. And this number is bigger than that number, so I do want these guys to move through there as quickly as possible, and then you guys will move up from there. They are surrounded now. Yeah, I think moving on Belgrade is maybe a bit too much for the moment. And whew, okay, I was able to liberate them, luckily enough. Let's move you back and you attack here, because these guys can now also be cut off, especially if you go in here and then just attack there. This is fine now. Quite pleased with how things are going there. Okay, they did put a new unit in there, but I can actually go around that. Can you all please just remove that unit? That'd be great. I get that this is still pretty tough. 5% attrition. Now, at this point, it seems like there's already resistance to the occupation. But I'm gonna deploy the unit soon, and actually maybe I should already deploy them now. So these guys are all gonna be deployed. There we go. Also, because I want to create another 20. Well, let's start with 10. And let's have their location at Bologna. So those units out here, they'll be part of a new group. Let's just put them under that command for now. And let's have them be under the rule of this guy. And they're gonna start doing garrison duty already. They are making it a bit tough here because of the tiny areas. Let's just start doing only these areas for now, and then I'll do it like this. So I only want them to attempt to lower resistance and guard the naval bases, and they will expand soon as well, of course, into other areas, and just not right now. Okay, so they have a new division there. Let's attack from both sides. Now that I actually get to retreat with my guys, that shouldn't be a hassle. I think these guys should be clear soon enough. And then, oh, they released them, huh? Okay. Then I want those 3 to keep moving. And these 2 to move in here, then in here, and then through here. No, you can actually also cut them off by moving in here. You're not gonna attack, obviously. Oh, what? They already surrendered. Yeah, I'll take all the states. I'm surprised they surrendered that quickly. But okay, nice. That means that we can quickly continue towards Greece, and with Greece done, well, we don't have 1.5 million manpower in the field, not even close, but we need that in order to continue to, for example, move into the Black Sea afterwards. We need 8 million bayonets, yeah. So I definitely still need to deploy more units, but now that they are done, I'm gonna have to take care of a few things. First, of course, dealing with, well, new factories and missing equipment and other stuff. Expending mines. And setting myself up for an attack on Greece. Again, I can only hope they will not join the Allies, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah, that took less than a month. Well, actually, it took exactly a month, but okay. First conquest, not bad. I'm happy again that I'm not at war yet with the Allies, because that would be a serious problem for me, especially now that we're doing nicely. All right, I'm gonna end the video here. Thanks for watching. Take care and see you next time. Bye bye. Come on, I want this to be removed. I actually want to attack Vichy France because I want this territory badly. Very badly, actually, because that's the only thing that will allow me to expand through down here as well into Spain. I think Spain is a hard nut to crack regardless for us, but we'll see. Yeah, like I said, take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.